Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Octopath Traveler, and it is time to start Hanit's tale. Following her master's trail, the story so far. Following her master's trail, Hanit made the long journey to Stonegard. There she talked to Natalia, who had been friends with Zanta. Following Natalia's clues, Hanit found her master in the forest, except he had been petrified by the beast called Red Eye. Hanit, forgive us this old man for not keeping his promise. The last words he wrote before the curse stilled his hand. In the same note, he told Hanit to find a woman called Susanna. She is a seer, he wrote, and perhaps she can help. And thus does Hanit arrive in the frozen village of Still Snow. By the spirits, the snow falleth deep here. Did I miss a travel banter? Did I miss a travel banter? Oh no. Rar, rar. What is it, Lind? 'Tis not like thee to frolic as a kitten. But then thou art a snow leopard, art thou not? For thee arriving in this white wasteland is like a homecoming. Party! I ain't never seen a snow leopard that big before. It doesn't bite, does it? I mean, you've already run up to it, so it's a little late to ask. Fear not, young ones. Lind is with me. She is a gentle creature. She will doeth thee no harm. She's yours? Funny sort of pet, ain't she? Lind is not a pet.
Mana.
She is my friend, my companion, my friend. Friends, you say? Just like us, then? Hi. Her fur is so soft. And warm, too.
No.
Telling me, children, doth a woman by the name of Susanna liveth here? The old lady? The old witch, you mean? Aye, we know her. Who doesn't?
Oh.
I see, and where might I find her? See that house with the red roof over yonder? They're gonna actually show me. Oh, cool, cool. They actually show me. That's cool. Ah, yes, I do. That's the old witch's place.
Soka.
Thank ye thee, children. Of course, say hello to the witch for us. Bye-bye, Lind. Guess witch isn't a bad term. Enjoyedest the attention didst thou. Good kitty. Haha. Best coming with me then before they return in with more friends. Travel mentor, travel mentor.
Hi, Ito-san.
Lind is popular with children, isn't she? Yes, in our village the younglings often played with her. Lind seemed to enjoy in the games as well. Nothing warms the heart quite like seeing children smile. Lind is most proud of her fur. She liketh nothing better than to be stroked and groomed. I can see that. Of course, the children liken it also, to burying themselves in her thick warm coat. Yes, what is it? Do you think Lind would snap at me if I stroked her? Of course not, wilt thou? Would I ever? Once the children have had their turn, of course. Then by all means. Let's have a recovery here. We're a little bit low level. This could go horribly, horribly wrong. Widow living with her daughter. After her husband passed, she rarely, if ever, left her home. However, since her daughter started making friends, she began to venture outside and engage with the other villagers more. Plentiful provisions. Townsmith and armorer have new wares. Nice. A boy who plays outside every day in spite of the blistering cold. He has taken to practicing his swordsmanship on the snow sculptures, which have been sighted around the village of late. Okay. How do I get the minimap to show up? What do you think you're doing? Girl who braves the wintry cold to play outside every day. She throws snowballs at passers-by who she believes to be up to no good. The gods only knew how true her aim is. The gods only know how true her aim is. Okay, I see a hidden item. We've uncovered 2. Oh. An ISO stone. Hello. Hello. Refreshing jam. Thought I saw another hidden item somewhere.
Yo.
I was born and raised in this town. It's probably the dragon that makes the slayer. Wait.
Yo.
So I know as well as anyone that there are plenty of monsters lurking about in these parts. Mightiest of them all is probably the dragon that makes its lair in the cave just outside of town. What? Let's see now. Mercenary of some repute in the Frostlands. He carefully researches his marks before heading out to hunt them. Regardless of their reputations, it is his hope that tales of his adventures will live on long after he's gone. Dragon of the Frostlands. I'm busy, you hear? I don't have time for your foolishness. Better try again. Oh. Let's try inquire. A man with dreams of becoming an artist. In recent days, he has honed his skills by sculpting figures out of snow throughout the village. Alas, nearly all of them were subsequently destroyed by an unknown critic, but he nevertheless persisted in his efforts to fill the world with his works. Oh, no. Poor guy. The kid that's wanting to practice his swordsmanship keeps destroying his stuff.
Ara.
Am I not cold dressed like this, you ask? No, I wear more layers when I go out. I'm fine. Okay, what does plentiful provisions give us? Snowy hood. Elemental hat. Speed would be down. All other defenses would be up. Some of them by quite a bit. But that would be nearly all our money. So might want to hold off on that. Oh dear.
Hmm?
What is this crowd?
Oi.
But I have journeyed many leagues to have my fortune told by Madame Susanna.
Oi.
I implore you, pray open the door. God's tooth, man. Get out of my way. You wretched whoreson, apologize at once.
Aye.
You won't get no apology out of Alec. He don't talk none.
Nani?
Has he lost his tongue?
Ah,
Hey, it's just that Susanna does the talking for them, both of them.
くそ
Bah.
Oi.
Who's that man?
あ
Susanna's minder. Looks after her and keeps the riffraff from bothering her, as you might have noted.
うん
Name's Alec. She took him in off the streets when he was a wee sprout.
実を言うとな
Saved his life, she did, and he's been with her ever since.
まさか。
Old women aren't commonly in need of a bodyguard. Yeah, when folk from far and wide come flocking to have their fortunes told. Fame don't sit too well on her, considering how little she cares for company.
Eh?
Surely she doth not refuse every visitor.
だろ
Bit of a funny one, ain't it? Seer who can see the future clear as day, but don't tell no one what she knows. Alec turns them all away, and no amount of begging or beseeching makes one spit o' difference.
あ
Every now and then a fool tries to get rough with Alec, but often as not he ends up with only a cracked skull for his trouble. We're gonna have to challenge him, aren't we? Finding her was easy, but talking to her may proveth more difficult. Provoke Alec. Lair. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Have business with Susanna. Thou sayest nothing, thou wilt not listen either. Then I have no choice. This is going to hurt.
行け
Go forth, my friend.
立ちふさがるなら狩るだけだ
You surprised your foe.
どう動く
All I can do is...
私の出番だな見えている当たるも私の出番だな私の出番だな
Cool.
当たるもどう動く
Nice. Cool.
かかってこい
Nice.
当たるもせい狙い撃つ
Yep. Should have just done it once, to be honest.
私の出番だな
Okay.
行くぞ
Not bad. Cool.
私の出番だな
I mean, there's a lot that you're vulnerable to,
当たるもかかってこい
but I'm not really in a position to see any of them.
当たるものか見えている私の出番だなどう動く行くぞ当たるも狙い撃つ
Nice. Getting a little bit competitive.
どう動く狙い撃つ
Kind of strange that I can't. I kind of am annoyed that I can't just like switch up which weapon I'm using.
かかってこい。全力だ。
There we go.
当たるものか。いや、どう動く？
There we go. Yep.
使わせてもらう。
There we go.
当たるものか。
Nice.
どう動く？
Cool.
かかってこい。全力だ。
Cool.
私の出番だ
Nice,
な。
nice, nice. Nice, okay, cool.
見えている。かかってこい。
I love the eye for an eye on her.
どう動く？ どう動く？行くぞ。
Nice. Okay.
見えて、どう動く？
Oof. That was
相手にも敬意を
easier than
払
I
う。
expected, actually. Yeah. He's a group man.
図体は大きくなっても変わらないね。
He's a man grown, but still a boy within.
リンデに手伝わせてこいつを中に運び入れてくれんか。
Well,
ハ
you
イ
know who
ト
we
や
are. Be a dear Hanit and have Lind help carry the poor fool within.
さすがに雪の上で倒れていたら風邪ひいちまうからね。
He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log.
おや、なんで名前を知ってるんだ？
How,
そう言いたいんだろう。
how dost thou knowest my name? That's what you want to ask, is it? Isn't it?
私は占い師だよ。なんでも占いで一発さ。
I'm a seer, remember. Possessed of the unseen eye? Or so they say.
こんなすごい占い師がいるなんて。
Then thou art to
こ
know.
の人ならきっと。
Truly thou will be able to help.
というのは嘘なんじゃがな。
Poppycock and nonsense is all it is.
嘘？
Poppycock.
魔物と心を通わせる狩人。そんなもんもうほとんどおらん。
A hunter from the woodlands who communes with the beast. Not a common sight in these parts.
私でも知ってるのはザンターの坊やくらいなもんさ。
The only one who might fit that description is that Hobbledahoy Zanta.
あんたザンターの弟子なんだろ。
Him or
黒
his,
き森の範囲と噂は聞いてる。
him or his apprentice Hanit of the Darkwood.
魔物を使う手並み、年格好、手がかりがあれば推測できるもんさ。
Your age, your snow leopard, your garb. Simple deduction, my dear.
あとは分かったことだけ口にすればいい。そうすれば外れないからね。
The trick is to say what you know and nothing more and let the gullible fill in the details.
こうして百発百中、希代の占い師、スサンナ様の出来上がりさ。
That's all Susanna's famous all-seeing eye is in the end.
インチキ占い師でがっくりきたかい？
Well, disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud.
いや、逆に信頼できる。
On the contrary, now I know I can trust thee.
あなたが口にすることは絶対当たるという証拠だろ。
If thou speakest the truth about this, then surely thou wouldst not speak false of aught else.
ザンターの坊やもいい育て方したね。
Fair befall ye, but that Zanto lad raised a clever princess, and that's the truth. I don't know why I went to that accent.
何が知りたい
Why don't you tell me why you're here?
中で聞こうかい
Well, first let's go inside, shall we?
ああ、それが良さそうだ。
It seemeth that would be for the best. Ah, well, that young master
ザ
of
ン
yours,
タの坊やめ随分と面倒なことに関わったもんだ
young, has managed to get himself into the right mess, hasn't he?
スサンナさん、師匠は助かるのか？
Mr. Susanna, canst thou help him?
方法はある
There is one way.
本当か？
In truth,
ああ百発百中の占い師様の占いだ
Truth.
信じるんじゃろ
oh no. That's a word. You said you trusted me, remember?
そうだな。師匠を助けるためなら何だって。
If there is the slightest trust whomever I of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to.
スサンナさん？
My lady,
あのザンターの坊やがこんないい子を育てたなんてね
gods take my eyes that that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young woman.
私はちっとも思わなかったよ
I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front of me.
あの師匠を見て育ってきたからな。
I learned from his example, the good and the bad.
そうかいそうかい
Is that so?
その手があったかいザンターの坊やもやるもんだ
Can't imagine that would work. But the world is full of wonders at that, isn't that so, my dear? And Thrythlind just randomly decided to actually start doing a voice in the middle of the dialogue. And
そうだな。
it is. My accent just wanders
言
all
ってお
over the
くが
place.
難しいぞ
My accent wanders all over the place, and especially so when I'm trying to do a specific one. But about the curse,
覚悟の上だ。
I am prepared for any trial.
石にされたものを元に戻す唯一の方法
There is but one way to turn stone back to living flesh.
それは赤目を倒すことさ
And that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse.
やはりそうか。恩に切る。では
I had feared as much. But it shall be done.
まだ話の途中だよ
Stay, child. I'm not finished yet.
まったくせっかちな子だね
Did Zonta forget to teach you patience?
すまない。
Mine apologies.
このまま挑んでもあんたはザンターの坊やの二の舞だよ
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master.
あんたまで石にされたら誰がザンターの坊やを助けるんだい
And what good will you be to him then?
それはそうだな。
I must.
まずは赤目に石化されないように対処しなくちゃいけない
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's lethal power.
ハンイトやヘンルーダって薬草は聞いたことがあるかい
Tell me, my dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace?
いや、初耳だ。
Never.
この辺りにも昔人を石にする魔物がいてね
Excuse me. Long ago there was a beast in these parts too, what turned men to stone.
その時に使われたのが石化を防ぐヘンルーダという薬草さ
folks here soon learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the magic.
赤目とやらの力にも効くはずだ。
I reckon it should be effective against the Red Eye as well.
ヘンルーダのある場所への入り口は先にアレークを行かせて案内させる。
Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are a few ways in. I'll send a leg ahead to show you the entrance of the trail to the trail.
ただそこは魔物の巣窟になった森だ。
But know that the
危険
forest
な場所だからね。
is a perilous place and home to many frightful beasts.
焦らずきちんと準備を整えな。
You'll want to prepare well before you venture in.
わかった。
I shall.
ありがとう、スサンナさん。
Thank thee, my lady.
いいってことさ。
'Tis my pleasure, dear.
ザンターの坊やは私にとっては出来の悪い息子みたいなもんさ。
In a strange way, that Zonta boy was like a son to me. A vexing wayward one, but a son all the same.
あんたがその弟子だって言うんなら私にとっちゃ孫みたいなもんだ。
And with you being his princess, it rather makes you my grandchild.
孫のために力を貸してやるのを喜ばないババはいないよ。
And what kind of grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
ありがとう。
Master and I are both in thy debt. Her story is all about family, and not blood family. She's got
はい。
tight family that is. Why? And I thought Herb of Grace was gone from this world. Even botanists believe the plant was long extinct. To think it still grows in these wintry wastes, 'tis a miracle, or near enough. Yes, this is why a true scholar should not confine himself to his office. Who knows what great discoveries await in far-flung frontiers, and now we just have to make sure it's not harvested into extinction. In truth, maybe we should cultivate it. You know, a herb that holds off petrification. Seems like it might be something we want to keep going. It pleaseth me that thou doth findest joy in this quest, and yet that Susanna woman. What of her? Well, I was just most impressed to encounter one so wise and astute. And her name, it sounds familiar somehow. I must review my tomes when this journey is over. Okay, are we going to come back here or something? That's going to be interesting. That's the first time we've had somebody say, this person that we just met in your story is familiar. Okay. We've got to go north, I think. But I think it's time for a new video. So I'm going to go down to a save.